I want to use this opportunity to welcome my new subscribers and followers. Thank you for your support. It's story time. In the sun-scorched village of Garin Madaki, rain hadn't fallen in over a year. The earth was cracked, the wells were dust, and the goats coughed like dying men. Farmers looked up at the sky with tired eyes, praying, sacrificing, dancing, and still nothing. In this same village lived Danlami, a 12-year-old boy with a crooked smile, a heavy stammer, and a strange obsession with his late mother's talking drum. The drum was old and battered, with faded red and black ropes woven around the goatskin top. People said the drum was cursed, that the woman who owned it had died during childbirth because she played it the night lightning struck the sacred baobab. Danlami didn't care. When he played the drum, it felt like his mother was near. Toko, toko, ka, ka, kara. The drum would echo in his little hut, and the rhythm would bounce off the empty clay walls. The goats outside would sometimes bleat along. His only friend, the village children called him Danlami Wawa, Danlami the fool. They laughed at how he talked, how he danced, how he always banged that nonsense drum while the world was drying up. But Danlami played on. On the day the village elders announced the migration, a long journey south in search of water, Danlami watched silently from behind a cracked fence. His goat, Dogo, was sick, too weak to walk, too dear to live. The elders warned everyone, anyone left behind will face death. The spirits of drought are not kind to stragglers. That night, while the village packed, Danlami sat beside Dogo, playing a slow rhythm. He wasn't playing for magic. He wasn't playing for rain. He was just saying goodbye the only way he knew how. But something shifted. The air, once still and choking, began to stir. Dust rose in tiny spirals. The wind picked up, not hot and dry, but cool and moist. Danlami didn't stop drumming. His hands moved faster, guided by something older than memory. Above him, the sky cracked with thunder. He looked up, heart racing. Could it be? As the first drop hit the drum's surface with a soft plop, Danlami gasped. Then came another, then dozens, then a flood. Rain poured over the village like it was falling for the first time in history. The cracked earth hissed in relief. Children screamed in joy. Elders dropped to their knees in the mud, crying. Chickens flapped, goats danced, and clay pots rolled away in the current. And at the top of the sacred hill, the villagers saw him, Danlami, the boy with the stammer, holding his soaked drum above his head, laughing wildly as the rain baptized him. The next morning they called him Mairuwa, the rain bringer. Within weeks, the story of the boy who called rain reached the nearby city of Zaria. Journalists came, scientists came, even a white man in a tie with something called a weather drone. They wanted samples, data, videos. Can you play the rain again? They asked. Danlami frowned. I no be magician, I just play for my goats. But the world didn't care. Soon politicians came too. They promised Danlami scholarships, a house in Abuja, even a music contract. Some called him a fraud, others a prophet. A global debate began. But Danlami, he just wanted to go back to his hut, sit with Dogo and play his mother's drum. Years passed. The village grew, modernized. Garimadaki got a borehole, a clinic, and even Wi-Fi. But people still talk about that one night when a boy's broken heart shook the sky. Danlami no longer drums in public. He keeps the drum in a clay pot, wrapped in old cloth, high above his sleeping mat. He says magic is not for fame, it's for love. And every time the clouds gather, children in the village still shout, Danlami is playing again, even when he's not. Danlami's love for drumming was mocked and seen as foolish, yet it became the very thing that saved the village. Lesson: don't abandon your passion or talent just because others don't understand it. What makes you different might be your greatest power. Hope you enjoyed the story.
Write in the comment section what you learned from the story and don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks.